Evening, folks. I'm just checking something. Oh, never mind. I thought my mic wasn't on, but it is. Cool. How's everybody doing this evening? It is 6 o'clock here in Edmonton, and it's been dark since like 4:30 because that's how daylight savings times work, or daylight savings time works, and I hate it. Though I'm gonna not go on another extended rant about it this time, but just know that my opinion hasn't changed in the last week. I'm still furious about it. Well, I suppose we should probably just dive in. I am going to be playing Metal Gear Solid tonight, which is far and away my favorite game ever, I think. Yeah, like, there's some parts that are kind of rough around the edges because it's a game that came out in, 1998. So, the graphics haven't aged especially well because it's, PlayStation 1. And some of the content is, I think some of it holds up very well, and some of it, maybe less good. But I played this game for the first time when it came out, so I was like seven or eight, and I was much too young to fully appreciate the nuances of this game and what it was talking about, and two, it instilled in me a lifelong love of international political theory and conflict and and ideas about terrorism and non-state actors. I found all of that stuff really fascinating, and I continued to build on that for the rest of for all of my schooling, and sometimes just on my own too, just things I was interested in. So pretty important game for me, warts and all. So let's get into it. I will warn you right off the top. So this is a PC port from 2000, and nothing's been done with the resolution. So it's pretty. I've had to make some adjustments in terms of how much of the screen it occupies, because if I make it take up the whole screen, it has to stretch it to fit it properly. The aspect ratio is wrong because this was made for old CRT monitors, and I guess they just never fixed it. So rock and roll, I guess. And yes, Darren, mailing time. She will show up at least once. Yeah, I also like to argue that it's vintage. Nice to see you, Catherine. Okay, well, let's take this for a spin. Oh God, sorry, it was so loud on my end all of a sudden. There we go. All right. Let me double check really quickly to make sure. Yeah, I don't think. Oh, I can get it up to glorious 1280 by 960. So that will help. Like a bit. Oh God. Okay. And now I have to adjust Streamlabs. No wonder it wasn't looking quite right. All right. That is not great, but it is better. It is better for sure. I'll just try to get rid of some of that black space. But I think we're going to have to just kind of live with it. Okay. All right. Let's do this, maybe. Okay. I think it has detected my controller. But let me just very quickly double check. Okay, it does. It does. Thank God. Yeah, for whatever reason, you you can use the mouse to navigate the menu, but we can't use the controller to navigate the menu. So you can use the keyboard and you can use the mouse, but you cannot use the controller. This is not a good port, is what I'm saying. And yes, we will make up a graphic to fill the negative space under my camera. I thought it was going to work. You know what? That's a good idea. Why don't we take a second and do that right now? Because that would actually... That's an easy fix. There. Whoop. Good idea, Jason. This is why you're the ideas man. Okay. We'll make do. Okay. Let's fucking roll.
I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
This game was made a year after GoldenEye, so that's not shocking. Or, sorry, it came out a year after GoldenEye.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Alright. Oh, thank God, the controller works. Okay. Oh, but not... Okay, so, I can use the... I guess when I was doing the controller configuration before, so I can move with the analog stick or the D-pad, but not both. Behold, these barrels protect me from sight, even though I can clearly see over top of them. But, you know, whatever. Anyway, we're gonna hang out here because we are currently waiting for the elevator to come down. What? What, Colonel?
Snake, you have to crawl to get through there.
Yes, thank you.
First, crouch down by pressing the crawl button, and then use the directional button to crawl in the direction you want.
Be careful, though. Crawling is slow and you can't attack when you're doing it either.
You can stand up by pressing the crawl button again.
Oh, I see. For story reasons, we haven't introduced Naomi yet, so she just shows up and talks, and then does nothing. Anyway, that's fine. We'll wait here. But no, one of the reasons why I think the controls are so janky, in addition to the fact that this is a bad port that came out 2 years after the game was released on PlayStation 1, is because this game was released because you may or may not remember, but the original PlayStation, the DualShock controller did exist, and it was like a big deal when it came out, but PlayStation games still had to be able to function using just a D-pad, because the base PlayStation controller did not have analog sticks, though the DualShock did, which became the model that they used for every subsequent controller. Anyway, we're just like waiting here. There's some rats running around, hanging out. I could go over there and get that ration, but we're gonna have so many rations in good time. So I'm not gonna chance it. We'll just wait. Oh, and I didn't acknowledge this, but I did see the Ocarina of Time reference. Snake doesn't need iron boots. We'll wait for... So now our elevator's here, so we just gotta wait for this asshole to go away. Dig the flashlight on his gun that is like maybe 3 pixels. And we can see the radar in the top right hand corner. It gives us cones of vision. And yes, PC version Jigsaw. That is right. That is right. For all its warts. I need to just pick up like a proper capture card so that I can use my PS3, but don't have one just on hand, so PC version it is. His gun shoots paintball balls. No fucking kidding. Ugh. This game is so good and so stupid, and I love it equally for both. I do like how it's supposed to be a sneaking mission, and he just like flatly drops like very like obvious identifiable equipment. Like you would, it's like, oh, somebody left scuba gear here. That's weird. Wow, that's a bold claim, and I would argue that if you reach that conclusion based on that scene, that is a low bar. But whatever. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we go scubaing in
Snake. I'm in front of
Alaska all the time.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
He's like 30.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
Yes, hence swatting down bothersome flies. Oh wait, that hasn't happened yet.
Behind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I hear you, Mary, but your job isn't killing people.
But it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
I guess he's been in retirement. Jennifer Hale is right. Look, age has slowed me down. Age has slowed me down too. Like, being 30 has slowed me down. But again, I have to stress that none of us were...
There are only 18 hours left until their deadline.
Special
You've got
operations.
to hurry.
Wow,
You must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you two yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist.
There you go, Darren.
She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious.
Ugh.
Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
You're at work.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake.
Badly.
But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Right for the
Yeah.
jugular.
I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system.
This is for you,
The
not
bright
me.
dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
No explanation
Yes,
as to
It's
why
all made
that
from
happens.
currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First, I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll
Boo.
hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
That is a non-answer. How
If
will
you
cigarettes
wanna
help?
get
Mm.
There's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in.
They will make him look
There's
cool.
one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
It's not that it's pro-smoking, Darren. He does lose health when he smokes. You'll remember.
What about the air duct near the door? There should also be a duct on the second floor.
You know, Lindsay, you would think that
Can't
there's
see it from here.
a lot of that based on how this initial discussion goes. But not really as much as you
I'll
think.
let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
Thanks for the dialogue, or for the explanation there, game. Okay. One thing I do want to point out that I actually don't know if I've ever noticed before is Mei Ling is like, your radar is made from currently existing technology. As opposed to what other kind exactly? I was not controlling. No, that was all the game. Now, I'm trying to remember. I think that these are just chaff grenades, and I don't actually care. Yeah, unfortunately, it is James Bond. It is in some way, like, James Bond vibes, there is significantly less nailing. Okay, good. It's actually been a while since I played this, so trying to remember what everything
Surveillance
is.
camera?
Yeah. Yes. Thank you, game. I picked up on that one myself. You know what? Fuck this. I am not messing around. Doop. Thank you. Ah, stun grenades. I don't give a shit. Alright, let's have a look. Nope. And nothing down here. Sly Cooper spotlights. Yeah, very, very much the same vibe. Alright. It's not confetti, it's chaff. It jams the electronics. Also notice that I am leaving footprints, although you can notice it better in the original game. Because, again, I have to stress, this is not a good port. Alright. Okay, never mind. He's not coming. I thought he was making another round back up here, but he's not. Oh god, he is. Go, camera! No! Oh god, the controls! They're so bad.
Whose footprints are these?
Oh, never mind. No one's footprints. Who cares? Yeah, that's right. Indeed. Oh god. I didn't think he came down this far. Well. Just go along. Yeah. Further, though. Nope. Attaboy. Alright. Yeah! I don't need the codec call. I know that this is a vent. Hang on for a second. Let me just see here. The only reason that I'm not emulating the PS1 ROM is because this port was like $5, and I thought it was worth a shot. I may emulate the ROM next time. We'll have to see. The thing is that I don't know if emulating it will solve the problems that I'm having, frankly. But we'll see. And that's exactly right, Lindsay. They are not the sharpest guards. I frankly would have fired them.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet.
Alaska.
I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80.
So, two brief bits of context that you don't need but will probably help just before we continue. So, this game is actually the third, because there was Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2. They were games for the MSX and Famicom? Maybe? I don't remember the second one. Anyway, it doesn't matter. All that you really need to know is that Snake is the son of the, greatest soldier of the 20th century, whose name was Big Boss. Miller, who we just saw, was one of Snake's, instructors when he was training to become a Green Beret or whatever the fuck it was that they said he got training in.
Sorry, the Soliton radar won't work in a narrow space.
You're useless to
Too
me.
much harmonic resonance. The radio waves produce interference and we can't analyze the topographic data. Try to hang on until you get to a more open space, okay?
I'm not calling you about the radar melee. Thank you.
Don't give up, Snake.
I'm not. Alright. So we're gonna crawl through these here vents.
I moved the DARPA chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell?
Ah, yes. And now we have encountered Snake's infamous verbal tick, where every time that anything new is said, he just repeats the concept, but with a question mark. First floor basement. Woman in the cell. Every single fucking time. I'm really debating whether or not it's a good idea for me to be using the analog stick here, or if I'm better off using the D-pad. This is honestly... Yeah, I know how to get down. So sometimes they will call you to tell you that... What? Can I not? Oh, my rations are already full. Okay. Yes. Well, no, the thing is that the codec is fine for sneaking because it stimulates the small bones of his ear, so only he can hear it. What is never explained, though, is... so nobody else hearing what's being said to him makes sense, but, like, he is talking back to them. And there are definitely times where he's just, like, having a conversation when he is ostensibly supposed to be hiding. What? What?
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
Snake, do you remember how to use elevators? You know, Colonel, I do. Oh, that reminds me. Paul Eating, who plays Campbell, like the Colonel, it just picked up Shin Megami Tensei 5 on Friday. And I discovered that Paul Eating in that game is Lucifer. And it's very weird to hear his voice in that context. Oh, the repeating stuff. Gotcha. Yeah, well, I mean, fortunately it worked out for both. Alright. Now... We'll just wait for Chuckle Nuts here to go. Yeah. Yeah! World's greatest spy. World's fastest elevator. Rock and roll. Let's get the fuck out of here. What?
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him.
I keep opening these for your benefit because I don't remember what any of them are, and I'm realizing why I'm remembering why I didn't open any of them. There's our man. Alright. Oh, I guess the only other thing she missed is there is like this totally optional introductory cutscene where it shows Snake meeting... Well, he knows the Colonel from ages ago, but it shows him talking to the Colonel and meeting Naomi. And they explain that he's basically come to this facility to, you know, take out some terrorists called Foxhound. You'll learn more about them. But the unit is called Foxhound, and they used to work for the US military, and they don't anymore. Give me bullets. Bullets. Thank you. If you want the honest truth, Darren, I skipped it because I forgot about it. Completely. Because it's totally, like, it's weird that that scene is optional. It's weird that that scene is optional and that you... Like, I don't think I encountered that... Well...
Is that a woman? Not...
Yes, very good, Snake. You can identify the difference between the DARPA chief, who is a middle-aged guy, and this random woman. Capital job. Speaking of the DARPA chief.
Who's that?
I'm a large rat. Heyo.
I'm here to save you.
Oh.
You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
Not that worthless, clearly.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Metal Gear.
There it is.
Can't be.
Oh yeah, he's taken out a Metal Gear before.
Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
Well, the cell block is only two
We've had
people.
a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
Why indeed?
I had heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between Arms Tech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data and then proceed to mass production. If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution?
Every time.
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
You're the worst guard ever. Like, he's obviously not talking to himself.
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes, of course, there is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes, Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker? The president of Arms Tech?
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
At least someone's doing their job.
If they find out Baker's password...
Yes, they'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by ArmsTech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that?
Yes. You can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
Oh my god.
The guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes. They cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
I don't know that
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha.
I don't think that... Whatever. I don't care.
Okay. I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
Uh-oh.
What's that?
I believe it's a man dying.
Hey, what happened?
Lol. Or wait, no. Is it? No. Not lol. Just the best reactions.
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but...
A heart attack? No.
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
Absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you. The Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
Well. Oh. Sure would be nice if someone could let me out. Thank you.
Don't move!
You gormless chump.
So you killed the chief. You bastard!
No, please. You have to believe me.
Liquid? No.
Wow.
I'm not.
The hands on the gun. That's
Don't move.
some fine work.
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking.
I gotta check out. I need to see if the emulation
Can you
works
shoot
better.
me, rookie?
Careful. I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance, that scared look in your eyes. They're rookie's eyes if I ever saw them.
Wow.
You never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
A
You
little.
haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
You're not one of them, are you?
No, by all means, keep
Open
fighting.
that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here.
Looks like we'll be a little delayed.
What are you doing? Don't think. Shoot!
Eh.
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
Oh my god.
I'm telling you, shoot!
Well, you don't have to scream while you do it. Just fire the gun. Eh. Oh no. If you haven't figured it out, bullets are plentiful and I don't care. Oh, wait! Fuck. I was not paying attention. You absolutely do have to scream. Well, I suppose responses will vary.
Thanks for the help.
Yeah, you bet. Anyway.
Wait!
Yeah, gotta do the zoom in on the ass for some reason.
You fool! You've killed him!
I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
There is no gun in the world that holds that many bullets. Not that you could just carry around.
Good girl. Just like that.
Yeah, you creepy prick. Yeah, Psycho Mantis is, he's a character. You is right.
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound Psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So that was Mantis.
You know, you, not Voldemort, but you'd be forgiven for thinking so. He's not Voldemort, though, and the way that you know is because he wears a gas mask. In every other respect, they are the same. Yeah, more bullets. That guy has no clothes. Regrettable. Let's save.
What can I do for you, Snake?
The only thing that you can ever do for me. Honestly.
Snake, listen to what Lochi said. He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough. Just because you see an item doesn't mean that you always have to get it. If you don't really need it, think twice before you stick your neck out. It might not be worth it.
Don't tell me what to do. Campbell, do you have anything interesting to say?
Snake, Psycho Mantis has the power to read people's minds. He got the DARPA chief's detonation code. Hurry up or he'll get Baker's code too.
That's right. If the terrorists get Baker's code, they'll be able to launch that nuke anytime they want.
Yeah, they'll use Metal Gear to do it. Colonel, did you know they were conducting a military exercise here using Metal Gear?
I didn't know.
Really?
Snake, you've got to understand. I'm just the middleman in this operation. Anyway, hurry up and get to the second floor basement. You've got to save the Arms Tech president before the terrorists find out his code.
Everybody is so bossy. Alright. Alright. I feel like with this card now, I can... Oh, Jesus. Oh. That was close. Alright. A little closer. Next snap. Yeah! And I took his food. Now I can shoot people quietly. Alright. Oh, there are bullets. No, I don't need the bullets. No, listen to what Maylene just said. You don't actually need the bullets. Her proverbs are stupid nonsense a lot of the time, but this happened to be a directly applicable situation to what she just warned me about. Alright. Are you... Yeah. Okay. No, I did come here for a reason. Cardboard box. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the most infamous things in the series. Oh, I can't open the door, though. Okay, so that's 2, and then there's... We have to go back to the open space at some point, and I'm just trying to remember when it is. I don't think it's now. Oh, wait. Fuck, maybe it is. Yeah, okay, good. Good. I'm glad I came back here. The thermal goggles are absolutely... You can get by without them, but if you don't get them here, you can't get them until way later, and you have to go through a couple of, like, fights that are real bullshit without them. Alright. Stay very, very still. Okay. Off we go. Yeah, like I said, the first time that I played this when I was a kid, I didn't get the thermal goggles until later, and like I said, it's absolutely doable, but it is a much bigger pain in the ass. Now, trapdoors. Okay. Yeah, I kind of figured. Those are the two things that basically anybody knows about the series if they haven't played it before. So, fair enough. Alright. Okay. I can't wait until this game gets remade. Grenades! It desperately needs a new coat of paint, and Twin Snakes was bad. Oh my god. It's just written on the fucking door. Darren, is it written on the door in the original PlayStation game? Or is this for the port? Oh my god, do you know how much time I've wasted trying to find the right... It's right on the fucking door. What's in there? It's written... Jesus Christ. You don't think so? Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh. Is it about Quiet Mary? Is that what you're referring to? Because yes, that's a later game, and it's dumb bullshit.
The walls that were cemented over should look slightly different. Look at the walls carefully in first-person view mode. Try to find the walls that have a different pattern.
Did you try hitting the wall? Maybe it'll sound different too.
Those C4 explosives you've got should be able to destroy the walls that were cemented over.
This game does not give a shit about the fourth wall. Also, talking of walls, there's our wall. It looks wrong. Also, okay, knock, 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 knock. But if we go to this wall, something's amiss. C4. Oh, that's a good point. And yes, like this, there is a reason why people make fun of Kojima for making what are essentially movies instead of games, because Metal Gear Solid is absolutely more of a it is very
you can't use your radar in that
film-like.
area. There's some kind of electronic jamming coming from there.
Will I show the
I wonder
hallway
what it
fight
is.
from Twin
Anyway, be
Snakes in the
careful.
future? Probably not, unless, I don't know, maybe it'll come. Whoa, why did it?
Be
Man,
careful, Snake.
the save system in this game is terrible. I mean, sorry, in this port. The ending of Metal Gear Solid 4 is an 80-minute movie. And here's the thing, folks. You may think that Darren is exaggerating. He is not. Like, it is about 80 minutes from when, like, from the last time that you control the character until you put the game down. It is like 80 minutes. It's egregious, if we're being completely honest with each other. Yeah! Nope. Nope. Yeah. No, it's wild and not in a good way. Oh no! Oh no! I didn't even need that ration. Shit. I should have listened to Mei Lane's wisdom. I think I'm okay. Yeah! Oh, dude. Oh, no. Oh, that is a terrible, terrible time. It's not fireflies, and it's not confetti. It's chaff. It's electronic chaff. It scrambles the sensors for some reason. See, you know what's funny, Mary? That's not one of the games. There are at least 2 games that have cutscenes over an hour. Metal Gear Solid 2 and Metal Gear Solid 4. Both, for sure, have one cutscene that is over an hour. Metal Gear Solid 4 is mostly cutscenes. Oh.
Am I too late? He's alive. You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry.
Easy
I'm
acting
to save
here.
you.
No, don't touch it.
C4.
Yeah.
Right. Touch that wire, and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
My man.
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver Ocelot.
This game is how I learned what ocelots are.
I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt's single-action army.
Very arguable. Very
6
arguable.
bullets, more than enough to kill anything that moves. Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver.
Well, do I have good news for you, Lindsay?
Draw!
Alright. He's absolutely all about the theatrics. He's a gigantic ham. If there had been, like, we never see him as, like, a child, but for sure, if his school in the Soviet Union had drama, you better believe he was there. Anyway, watch this while I refill my drink. Or listen.
If you've got a question about Foxhound, ask Dr. Naomi.
Revolver Ocelot is a former member of Spetsnaz. After the fall of the Soviet Union, he apparently served in the Russian tax police's elite SWAT team. After that, he joined the SVR, the Russian Foreign Intelligence Agency, which was formerly a part of the KGB. But according to my sources, he was dissatisfied with the rigid system of the KGB and wanted to get out. That's when he was recruited by Foxhound. He's a gun fanatic and totally obsessed with cowboy movies and spaghetti westerns. He's also something of a sadist. He learned the most advanced torture techniques while he was with Spetsnaz.
It's not all good.
He had plenty of practice. Lubyanka prison is located right there inside KGB headquarters. In a gunfight, reloading is usually the most dangerous time. But he loves it. Use that to your advantage. You'll have to take him out when he's reloading. Can you see where the number of remaining bullets is displayed on the screen? Wait for the right moment, and then take him out.
I think I had missed the fact that he worked for the tax police. Now, and like I realize they said this like SWAT team for the Russian tax police, but now all I can think of is this motherfucker busting down your door because you like used a deduction you shouldn't have. No.
Hiding won't help you.
I'm not hiding.
I understand the bullets you see.
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, fuck. Oh yeah, right. He can ricochet bullets like an asshole.
I love to reload during a battle.
Do ya? You shouldn't. Shit.
All right. I'm alive. Let's go.
Oh, fuck. Incidentally, in Twin Snakes, which was the remake on the GameCube, they introduced first-person aiming, which is a thing that you could do in Metal Gear Solid 2, and it completely breaks this fight. Because when you can aim in first person, this fight is trivial.
Don't you want to settle this?
Yeah, well, you're the one who's... Fuck. Because if you can aim in first person, you can just like shoot across the middle with no issues. If you try and do that in this game, the auto aim, it's not impossible, but the auto aim usually...
I love the smell of corn.
Fuck.
That sulfury smell.
Usually you'll shoot the C4.
Of your own death.
Oh god, I didn't have the gun equipped. Fuck me. Ow. I am done with your games, old man. You're... Ah. Your weird fetish with reloading is distressing. Ah. Wait a minute. Ah. Come on. No! Ah! Auto aim. You have failed me. No! Yeah!
You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight. But I'm just getting warmed up.
And yes, Darren's absolutely right. Ah!
My hand! Stealth camouflage. Can't you even die right? You were lucky. We'll meet again.
The fact that he grabs his hand that's still holding the gun and runs away is hilarious.
I like you. I have no name.
That exoskeleton.
Anyway, he's doing fine. Doing fine.
Who the hell? Can you talk?
Who are you?
I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Kind of like a psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Ah, but we also know that the DARPA chief
you heard him right?
was tortured to death.
I'm sure.
By Ocelot.
In that case, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
So who was the guy we saw?
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
Oh, he's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
Ha, you're a funny man. So the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
What? Can't be. No, that's not what you promised, Jim. Now you want to shut me up.
Calm down. What's wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you. I didn't kill the DARPA chief. He had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree, but what do they really want?
Oh, who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry, always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. You still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists?
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
A female soldier, it must be.
She said she had just joined up as a new recruit.
A rookie,
they threw
you
her in
might
prison
say.
because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit? Could that be the Colonel's niece?
Oh, right, that was another thing we
I
found
gave her
out.
the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though.
In the
I hope
intro
she's
cinematic.
okay.
I'm sure she is.
Again,
She's
I can't
green,
believe that's optional.
But as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
Yes, she stole it from the guard. If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she still has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's... Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Damn!
Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the CD case. Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away. But tell me, if this doesn't work, is there some other way to prevent the missile launch?
You need to find Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
Who's that?
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering, but a little bit of an oddball. If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching, it's him.
What if he can't come up with anything?
You'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong. The threat of nuclear war isn't gone. In fact, it's greater than it's ever been. The amount of spent nuclear fuel and plutonium is increasing even today. Listen, have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see.
I remember the videos being larger.
There's no real way to dispose of the stuff.
So they just close the lid and try to pretend like it'll go away?
Essentially, yes. And they're not even doing a good job of storing it. Many of the drums are corroded, with nuclear waste seeping out of them.
Unbelievable.
Not only that, but several pounds of MUF are reported every year.
MUF?
It stands for material unaccounted for. It proves that there's a large and well-organized black market in nuclear materials. Furthermore, since the end of the Cold War, Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work with no way to turn. In other words, there's plenty of available nuclear material and scientists for making a bomb. We live in an age when any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
Russia and China still maintain a significant nuclear presence. Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
Understand now why this was so influential to me hearing about this stuff as a child.
Military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes, and after my company lost their bid to produce the Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black project?
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And no one can bother you. Not even those bleeding heart liberals on the Military Oversight Committee.
No, but it is how I learned what the Cold War
I
was.
to think of it as good business. Anyway, Metal Gear was going to be formally adopted after the results of this exercise were analyzed.
I know,
I don't give a crap about you and your company.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you. Here.
Standing in the way of
what
capitalism.
You came for, right?
What's that?
An optical disc. It's all here. The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists. Make sure you report this to Jim. To your boss. I'll give you my card, too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
Can you walk?
No. No, you go on without me. They got my password. They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
It's an optical disc, not a floppy.
That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
It's like
dark little secret.
8 pages of
experimental
text.
Genome soldier.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
She does, you say?
Naomi.
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
That would indeed be the real tragedy here.
What? Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
Metal Gear itself does, but...
Everything uses currently existing technology. I can't stress this enough.
Do to me? Oh, no. Oh, no, it can't be. Those Pentagon bastards. So, they actually went and did it.
What are you talking about?
Tell us anything.
They're just using you for...
Too much time spent cursing your death instead of letting us know what caused it.
What the hell?
And that's exactly right, Jason. It's very like a UMD.
Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or dioxides, but we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn!
Snake, I want you and Meryl to work together.
That's his
Can I
niece.
trust her?
More than you can trust me. Get in contact with her.
Snake, there's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
Naomi, what the hell was that ninja thing? A member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, we have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake, I'm counting on you.
Fuck. Anyway, now he's dead and we don't know anything about anything. When I was a kid, folks, the amount of time I spent trying to figure out how to look at this to get the codec, to get Meryl's codec number, instead of looking at the physical CD case. So long. So fucking long. Because it never occurred to me that he would be talking about the actual case that the game came in. Incidentally, I looked it up while we were waiting here because I am here to tell you, did not purchase this physically. So I actually don't have it and couldn't quite remember. But I got it. Also, you'll notice that because we beat Ocelot, our life has increased, and also our gun can hold more bullets now. Why is this the case? Doesn't matter. Shut up, that's why. And now we can see lasers, because we have the thermal goggles. The other thing that we could use to see lasers are... Oh-ho! So the cigarettes were worth it. But eventually it will deplete my life, so I'm not going to do that. Perfect. And now we have the same gun that Meryl had. But it's very loud, so I'm not going to use it. Oh, no cigarettes. Okay, now is there... That's C4, which oh, no. Oh no! I can't get in there. Perfect. Your cone of vision doesn't go that far. As the hardware got more powerful, that stopped being a feasible tactic to just, stay out of the cone of vision that the system was capable of rendering. Nope. Open the fucking elevator. Thank you. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. If you hit the button twice, the elevator appears immediately. Just one of those things. Alright.
What can I do for you, Snake?
What indeed?
Snake, like Shakespeare said, naught's had, all spent, what our desire is got without content. Basically, it means that your desire can get you into trouble if you're not careful. That goes for items, too. Don't get too greedy or you might be sorry. Be careful, Snake.
You said this last time. Stop coming for me. Oh, also 2 seconds here. Whoops. There we go. Okay. So, nope. 140.15.
Who are you? I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
Despite constantly talking
You're
shit.
the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent all alone into the middle of this whole mess.
You came by yourself? You think you're some kind of one-man army?
I don't need lectures. You're just like your uncle, you know?
How do you know my uncle?
We go way back.
What's your name?
My name's not important.
Aha. Could you be Snake? Are you Solid Snake?
That's what some people call me.
The legendary Solid Snake? You? Sorry about before. I wasn't sure if you were one of the good guys.
But I knew you were.
How?
It's your eyes.
My eyes?
They're not soldiers' eyes.
And they're rookies' eyes, right?
No, they're beautiful, compassionate eyes.
Just what I'd expect from the legendary Solid Snake. You trying to sweep me off my feet?
Don't worry, you'll land back on them once you meet me. The reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Oh, you should.
Why did you look so surprised
You should
when
believe
you saw my
that.
face?
Because you look just like him.
You mean the terrorist leader, Liquid Snake?
Yeah, you know him? You're not brothers, are you?
I have no family.
So what's the deal then?
Who knows? Why don't you ask him? But first I want some information. You were involved in this exercise from the beginning. What exactly happened here?
I'm sorry. I was captured along with President Baker right after the terrorist attack.
That's okay. But what is this place? I don't think it's just a nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like them. Nobody told you anything, did they? Okay, you see, this place isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons. This base is owned and operated by a dummy corporation of arms tech.
This is a civilian base?
Right, for the development of Metal Gear.
Colonel.
Foxhound and the Next Generation Special Forces were called here for the test launching of a dummy nuclear warhead.
And they were like, hey, nice base you got here.
Because they're a special ops group used to handling top secret missions. They figured they could help keep it all hush-hush.
But we must have fired nuclear warheads before. Why just this
Well,
time?
at least twice.
I heard it was because this was to be a final test before the formal adoption of the Metal Gear program. Well, that's what I heard anyway.
Sounds kind of fishy. So what do you think the terrorists want?
Sorry, I'm not sure. I was captured with President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh yeah, that's when he gave you the detonation code override keys, right?
That's right.
Amazing you were able to keep him hidden from the guards.
Well, women have more hiding places than men. Anyway, you met Baker, huh? How's he holding up?
He's dead.
What?
Heart attack. Same as the DARPA chief.
The chief died from a heart attack too?
I happened to be there both
either
times,
of them
completely
sick
by
right now?
accident.
No, not that I heard of.
Well, I don't believe in coincidences. Something funny's going on.
Sounds like it, but I have no idea what.
Me neither. Yet. Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
You mean Dr. Emmerich?
Yes. Is he still alive?
Probably. He should be in the research lab in the second floor basement of the nuclear warhead storage building to the north.
Second floor basement.
Yeah, that's where his lab is. I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
Then we better do something before he finishes.
You're right. In case we can't override the detonation code in time, I need to ask him how to destroy Metal Gear.
You plan to take that thing on by yourself, Snake?
It won't be the first time. What's the best way to get to the building where the doctor is being held?
There's a cargo door on the first floor of this building that leads to the north.
What's the security level of the door there?
5. But it's okay. I've got a level 5 card.
Well, I've got to go save the doctor. You should go.
I'm going with you.
No way. You're still too green.
You should go where?
I want you to hide somewhere.
I'm not green.
Oh, yes, you are. You pause for just 1 second in front of your enemy and it's all over. Good luck doesn't last forever.
I don't know what happened. I just couldn't pull the trigger right away. I never had any problems in training, but when I thought about my bullets tearing through those soldiers' bodies, I hesitated.
Shooting at targets and shooting at living, breathing people are different.
Ever since I was a little girl, I always dreamed about being a soldier. Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action. And now...
So what now? You want to quit?
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen, Meryl. Everybody feels sick the first time they kill someone. Unfortunately, killing is one of those things that gets easier the more you do it. In a war, all of mankind's worst emotions, worst traits come out. It's easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
But this isn't a war. It's a terrorist action.
You're just a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
If I get out of here alive, I'll think about that other stuff.
Okay. Let me try to say this another way. Stay the hell out of my way.
Flirting over.
You're a real bastard. Just like my uncle said.
Huh. I told you. The real me is no match for the legend.
It looks like you were right. Okay, Snake.
Anyway,
I'll be a good girl.
real talk.
We'll link up
Do what I
after grab
fucking
the
told you
doctor,
to.
Then we'll take care of the detonation code override.
Gotcha. But listen,
Because you're
I know
gonna
this
get
area
both of us
better than
killed.
you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be careful, okay?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact you.
Yes. Sounds good. Alright. There. Now. And yes, rude indeed.
Snake, I unlocked the cargo door for you.
Thanks. Where are you?
Where I can see ya.
Don't move around too much.
Don't worry, I'm disguised in this enemy uniform.
You won't be for long with the way you walk.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Listen, Snake, the cargo door is like an airlock. It's equipped with infrared sensors. Be careful. If an intruder is sensed, gas is released.
Gas?
Okay, so we'll meet at the nuclear warhead storage building.
Wait, you said you'd stay put and be a good girl.
I changed my mind.
Stop using
Don't
that
get
phrase.
careless. That's when things always turn sour.
Sorry, but this is the only way I can figure out whether or not I'm cut out to be a soldier. I gotta get my hands dirty.
These guys are professionals. You're gonna get yourself killed.
See you there.
She is not a dog. She is not. The only thing I'll say in his defense is she said it first. And then he was like, whoa, what happened to that thing you said? What about doing that? And she's like, yeah, I thought about it. But also, how am I gonna know if I'm any good at this if I don't like get some real killing? You know how it is. And really, we've all been there. Alright, bro. I'm very sorry. Wait, no I'm not. Turn around. Nope. Now I'm sorry. Ooh, a ration. I'm back to not being sorry. Hang on. What's that dot about? They all have ping pong guns. Fortunately, they are no match for my handgun that appears to have been made out of like 4 polygons. PlayStation 1, it was a different time. It was a different time. Anyway, this game gets kind of long-winded, as I'm sure you have noticed. It gets a little better later on, but like this opening little bit here, constant talking all the time. And Kojima never saw a plot point that he didn't prefer to tell you via a cinematic versus like any other way. What would you like?
Be careful, Snake. That airlock is set with infrared sensors. You probably can't see them with your naked eyes, but there are infrared beams coming out of that wall. Touch any one of them, and the doors will seal off, and the place will be flooded with poison gas.
It's a good way to die.
Somehow, you've got to get through without setting off those sensors.
Again, a thing where we could use cigarettes, or we can just use the thermal goggles here. Ah! Oh, the camera angle did not help. Okay, well. Have a look, everybody. This is what it looks like when you go into alert. And this is what it looks like when you die. Mei Ling is very upset. Anyway, it's fine now. F indeed. Wait, That's okay, I just got greedy. Ah! Haha! Haha! No lasers can defeat me. Twice. Claymores.
Snake, be careful. There are claymore mines around there. Use a mine detector.
Who are you?
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? The informant from the Watergate scandal?
Never mind about that.
You're not using burst transmission. Are you nearby?
Listen, there's a tank in front of your position waiting to ambush you.
Who are you, anyway?
One of your bands.
That did not answer the relevant questions. And I'm always worried about being greedy. I'm getting real tired of Mei Ling talking down to me about it.
Colonel, I got a codec call from someone outside this operation.
I know. We were monitoring the call. Mei Ling knows everything about the communication system, so let me have her explain it to you.
Well, if somebody knows your frequency, they can call you. But the question is, how did he learn it? It's top secret information.
So you mean someone leaked the information?
What an
It's the
explanation.
only explanation I can think of.
Mei Ling, do you know where that transmission originated from?
I'm sorry. The radio waves were too weak to locate their source, but I'm sure he's near you. Somewhere on the base.
Snake, you'll have to go through the minefield to advance.
I love how the Colonel apparently had to call in tech support to explain to you that if they know your frequency, they can call you. Colonel Campbell, a gigantic boomer, confirmed. Except not even. Because phones also work that way. Which are not exactly cutting-edge tech. You can also use the mine detector instead, but then it just shows you... then it just shows you stuff on your radar, and this is better. Alright. It is time. We must fight a tank.
This is Raven's territory.
Driven by that man.
Snakes don't belong in Alaska. I will not let you pass. Send him a message.
Quick on his feet, though.
That's right. You belong on the ground. You should crawl on the ground like the snake you are.
Well,
Come, let's fight.
That's how you know, though, that he is tough and cool.
Snake, look out for that tank's main gun. It'll pulverize you. There should be some way. Ask Nastasha. She knows everything there is to know about weapon systems. Her frequency is 141.52.
Most of Nastasha's, like, conversations are just her talking to you about nuclear weapons and how bad they are. But every once in a while, she tells you about other things.
This is Nastasha Romanenko. A pleasure to work with you, Solid Snake.
You're the nuclear specialist that the Colonel mentioned?
That's me. You can ask me anything about nukes that you want. I am also a military analyst, so I have an extensive knowledge of weapon systems as well. They asked me to participate in this operation as a supervisor from the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. I was happy to accept. We must not allow terrorists to get their hands on nuclear weapons of any kind. I hope I can help you to stop them.
So I have a more immediate question.
Those terrorists are serious about launching a nuclear weapon? The world cannot stand by idly and allow that to happen, and neither can I. Unfortunately, all I can do from here is provide you with information.
Like about the tank.
Hopefully that'll be enough. Another soldier here wouldn't make a difference anyway. It's good to work with you, Nastasha.
Same here, Snake.
Right, so I forgot, you can get her information, or her codec contact information before now, which is why you get that weird intro discussion, even though, like, he is presumably being chased by a tank.
Is equipped with advanced Victronics. Once it locks onto a target, it automatically tracks it, and its main gun is effective up to 3,000 meters. To get close, you'll have to confuse its tracking system. Use your chaff. If you can jam the system and get close enough, it won't be able to use its main gun. Use your chaff at a long distance to fool its electronic systems.
And now we have... Yes, confetti. Yeah. Where are you, tank? Oh, okay. Grenade. Oh, shit. Grenade. Fuck. He's alright, folks. No. The camera is not doing me favors here. No. Oh, really? I thought that one was gonna work. The problem with this one is, like, you either... Yeah, there we go. You get it right into tank, and then it's like one hit, or you don't get it right in the tank,
like this.
and you have to, like, throw, like, fucking 6 of them. Stop. Yeah. Fuck you. Thank God his body stuck around instead of just vanishing like all the others that I've killed.
Well, boss, I hope you are happy. He got the card.
We'll play with him a little longer.
You would be wise not to underestimate him.
What did you think of him?
He is just as you said. In battle, he is as if possessed by a demon. Much like you, I would expect no less.
See? I told you so. But I will kill him.
So, General Ivan, I hear he took your hand as well as your dignity.
Watch your tongue, shaman.
In the language of the Sioux people, Sioux means snake. It is known as an animal to be feared.
Well, Snake is mine now. When I meet him next, I'll take special care of him.
Not yet. Don't kill him yet.
He and I will meet again in battle.
Same prediction as always?
Yes, the raven on my head. It thirsts for his blood.
You always say that. All you ever talk about is the raven on your head thirsting for blood. Alright. You know, I think... Yeah, we've been going for like an hour and a half. Let's just take 5 minutes real quick. I will save.
What can I do for you, Snake?
And then, yeah, just quick 5-minute break here, I think. Where the fuck are we now? What is it? Oh no. No. Oh, you better just be taking a long time. If I have to do all of that again. Alright. Yeah, fuck. Alright, whatever. Let's take 5 minutes right now then, and I guess I'll have to restart this. Sad times. Alright. Yeah, we'll come back at quarter two. See you in a bit. All right, we are back, and let's see here. There we go. So, fortunately, although the camera or the capture isn't picking it up, that's okay. We're okay. It did end up being all right. Though I'm a little concerned about how oh, there it is. Okay, perfect. Now I've switched to the D-pad to see if that works any better. And I genuinely do not know whether I'm going to regret this. And if I do, I may have to quickly change the controls again. But, nevertheless, for now, all is well. It was a cliffhanger for nobody more than me, let me tell you. Nanomachines. It's in the middle of nowhere. It'll be fine. My game sound isn't coming through. You know what? That's probably because I turned the game sound off when I was fucking around with it on break and did not restore it. It should be fine now. Yeah, fortunately there was text, so you didn't miss anything. I do remember where the... Oh god, oh god, oh god. Haha. Doop 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 doop. Go. Time to go. I think this is... Wait. Shit, no, I'm supposed to go to the second floor basement, not the first. Perfect. Okay. Right, because I'm looking for Emmerich. Okay. Whoop. Very inconvenient.
Snake, watch out. That place is filled with gas. Also, the floor is electrified.
Yes, thank you.
First, destroy the high voltage switch. It's the switchboard on the northwest wall.
But how? I can't reach it.
Use a remote-controlled missile.
Like, yes, I can see that there is gas and that the floor is electrified. Now, in terms of where we get a missile...
For the time being, let's trust what Deep Throat told us. Use a remote-controlled missile to destroy the switchboard in the northwest section of the Warhead Storage Building's second floor basement. Make sure your remote-controlled missile doesn't get shot down by those gun cameras.
I thought he would tell us where to find one. I know where it is, but I'm trying to not zoom through too much stuff because I could play this game considerably faster than I am if I wanted to. But that is not as good to watch. Oh. You wanna get fucking moving, buddy? Thank you. Now there are two ways that we can get back to where we were. We could walk back there like normal, or the other thing we can do is this box is for the heliport. And if we wait,
This all there is to load? The heliport, huh?
happy days. Oh. That would have been less happy. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it was, let me tell you, in 1998, in-fucking-credible. Oh, this is totally unrelated, but just in terms of, like, random things about this game while I'm playing it. So remember the music at the very start of the game, and also it's like the like sad music that played when Meryl was talking about killing people. So that song is called "The Best Is Yet to Come," and it is sang in Irish Gaelic. Now, the reason why it is sang in Irish is not for any particular story reason. It's because Hideo Kojima heard Irish, was like, I like the sound of that, and then was like, I want this song written, like the song was written and then translated into Irish, and he was like, I want it sang in Irish. And people were just like, yeah, you got it. And then they found a native Irish speaker, and that's why that song is in Irish. No other reason. The man is, in many ways, dangerous and ought not be trusted with as much of a budget as he's been given in the past. But, nevertheless. Yeah. And now we go to get ourselves some remote controlled missiles. And if you have played Super Smash Bros., you will recognize this particular missile. Nope, that's grenades, that's the sniper rifle, which we can't get yet. You know what? Might as well grab grenades. Or C4, that's what this is. Grenades are over. Either way, more C4, more grenades, doesn't hurt. Here it is. Okay, no lasers. Yeah. FAMAS. Also, I think switching to the D-pad was the right call, although I'm not 100% sure yet. This is the launcher. So it's Snake's, what, his side B attack, I think? Might be down B, I don't remember. Snake's terrible in Smash, I never use him. Fucking trapdoors. Alright. It's very weird to have a stealth character in a beat-em-up. Or in a fighting game. But, I mean, whatever. It is what it is, I guess.
How's it going, Snake? Have you gotten used to using the radar yet?
Yeah, it's a great system. Not only can I read the topography, but I can monitor the movement of the bad guys, too.
Pretty convenient, huh? It also makes it easy for us to see everything that you're doing.
You're watching everything?
Of course. If you were my boyfriend, you'd never be able to cheat on me.
Gross. This is weird.
24 hours a day. That'd be like hell.
Don't think of it like that. At least you'd never get lost.
Cool. Maylane, you should... This game, like Yakuza, is a game where everybody, like every character's life would be improved by the presence of a therapist. At least one therapist, but maybe multiple. Ha 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 ha, if I was watching you all the time, you could never cheat on me, or indeed do anything without me knowing about it. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Yes, we've got there's a lot going on with these particular personalities, and they probably all need to talk to somebody, but the personalities are such that they absolutely never will, so it's kind of a moot point. Does Snake almost certainly have severe PTSD? You bet he does. Is he going to do anything about that fact? Very unlikely. Alright. Haha, fuck you, Tank. Okay. And now we are back. Let's go up a different way this time. If you walk on the grates, it makes noise. And they will, if they're too close, they get mad about it. Go. This should be fine. Sick. Okay. Back we go. And now... this incredibly... Oh yeah, like... Well, you didn't see it because I dodged it, but at the very, very beginning, when I'm going to the elevator, there is a, somewhere I'm looking for. There is a puddle right by right by the elevator, and if you step on it or step through it, it like splashes and it will alert the guy. And here is our missile. Oh shit, I think I could have gotten the gas mask. No, leave me alone, guns. Oh. First time. Motherfucking blam. But let's get the gas mask here. And now I can walk on stuff. Or maybe the gas mask is in one of these rooms. I think it might be, actually. Ah. Chaff away. Yeah, there it is. And now I can run around with semi... Oh, shit. That's 6. That's 3. Go, 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 go. Oh, this is all useless. Why'd I bother coming in here? Alright, I need to get back out. Because my oxygen is depleting. There we go. Ah, shit. That actually might be something useful. Alright. That's okay. Now we have the gas mask. So everything should be fine. I am absolutely not taking Mei Ling's advice. I am going for the things. And she cannot stop me. And frankly, I think she's demonstrated that her advice should not necessarily be trusted. Oh right, I can go under here. Never mind. Doop, 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 doop. Yes, and then the first person view changes because he is looking through a gas mask. Da, 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 da. So materialistic. That's a way of viewing it, I guess. Oh, also, I guess before I go in... Keep out. Hal's lab. Good advice. None of that sounds promising. Let's have a look, shall we? Uh-oh.
It looks like they were cut by some type of blade.
It's a ghost.
A blade, you say? Perhaps like the kind that cut off a certain Russian cowboy aficionado's hand? Uh-oh. The fact that that man's body stayed, like, only slightly impaled and balanced on that blade, and the weight never made it fall down, is a thing I didn't realize the absurdity of until just now. Well, let's do the old save.
What can I do for you, Snake? Snake, have you ever heard the saying, friendly counsel cuts off many foes? It means that a little bit of advice from friends can save you a lot of trouble. You should think about it.
Will you get off my back?
Or if you need some information about something, please contact Colonel Campbell or someone else, okay?
This is about me not respecting her item guidance. Alright. Let's go. He is very frightened.
Stealth camouflage? Who are you?
Where is my friend?
What? What are you talking about? Oh, what next?
Snake.
Friend.
You're that ninja.
I've been waiting for you, Snake.
Who are you?
Neither enemy nor friend. I'm back from a world where such words are meaningless.
I thought we were friends.
I've removed all obstacles. Now you and I will battle to the death.
What do you want?
I've waited a long time for this day. Now I want to enjoy the moment.
What's with these guys? It's like one of my Japanese animes.
I've come from another world to do battle with you.
What is it, revenge?
It is nothing so trivial as revenge. A fight to the death with you. Only in that can my soul find respite. I will kill you, or you will kill me. It makes no difference. Fine. He can watch from inside there.
I need that man. Keep your hands off him.
Are you talking the ninja or Emmerich?
Make me feel it. Make me feel alive again.
Noted. But first, let's hear what Campbell has to say.
If you have a question about members of Foxhound, you should ask Naomi.
I'm sorry, but there's no one in Foxhound like that. There are currently only 6 members of Foxhound. Psycho Mantis, Sniper Wolf, Vulcan Raven, Decoy Octopus, Revolver Ocelot, and finally Liquid Snake. The Genome soldiers under his command are next-generation special forces. Foxhound is intended to be a small number of highly elite, hand-picked soldiers.
You're talking about the current Foxhound, right?
Yes.
Snake, who or what is that thing? Is he an enemy or not?
He says neither.
I'd like to know. Naomi, you really don't have any idea?
Maybe I should ask you the same thing.
What?
Nothing. Forget about it.
Wow, this is not the time for your passive aggressiveness. Alright. Yeah.
That's good, Snake.
Come on, you asshole. Oh. If you use guns, he'll use his sword.
Now we can fight as warriors. Hand to hand. It is the basis of all combat. Only a fool trusts his life to a weapon.
Where does his sword go? Who's to say? Oh, oh. Ah! Ah, you prick. Ah. A little off. Yeah, right in the balls. Fuck. Come on, come on, come on. I will punch you in the spine. Or get kicked in the skull. It really could go either way. Ah! Though the skull kicking thing is seeming like more of an option just now. Oh.
That's good, Snake. Hurry up and catch me.
For some reason, every time that he uses stealth camouflage, this port is having a huge problem with the cinematic, and I don't know why. Oh. But if he has stealth camo, the thermal goggles reveal his location. Blam!
I'm here, Snake.
And where is here? Oh, there. Oh no, he is gonna hit me. Ah! Oh.
Where are you looking?
Where are you? That's right. The camera. Oh, fuck.
Hurry up and catch me.
Motherfucker, I am getting... Hang on.
Like old times. I've been waiting for this pain.
I think the textures might be fucked. Because I think that he's actually visible when he's got the stealth camouflage, I just realized.
That's it. I remember that punch.
What is your deal?
Do you remember, Snake? The feel of battle. The clashing of bone and sinew.
This was also how I learned what sinew was. I don't know why I just remembered that.
That's good,
but I'd never heard that word before this game.
Hurt me more.
Oh, fuck.
That's good, Snake.
Yeah, he likes something.
Hurt me more.
Ah, I ran into his punch instead of away from it. Ow, fuck. Where are you?
Hurt me more.
I will. If you stand fucking... Oh, there he is. Enough of this. You fucking kidding me? There.
I felt that, Snake. Do you remember me now?
Can't be. You were killed in Zanzibar. What? Not again. What's happening?
Yep, a fair question that I would also be asking myself.
I'm losing myself.
Is it over?
No answers.
Gray Fox. Colonel, that ninja is Gray Fox. No doubt about it.
Ridiculous. You of all people should know he died in Zanzibar.
No. He should have died, but he didn't.
What?
It happened before I joined Foxhound's medical staff. They were using a soldier for their gene therapy experiments.
I never heard that.
It happened right after you retired. My predecessor, Dr. Clark, was in charge.
Dr. Clark?
Yes. He started the gene therapy project.
And where is he now?
He was killed in an explosion in his lab 2 years ago.
So what about this soldier?
Apparently, for their test subject, they decided to use the body of a soldier who was recovered after the fall of Zanzibar.
And that was Gray Fox.
But he was already dead.
Yes. But they revived him. They fitted him with a prototype exoskeleton and kept him drugged for 4 years while they experimented on him like a plaything. Today's genome soldiers were born from those experiments.
That's the sickest thing I ever heard.
They used him to test all sorts of gene therapy techniques.
Naomi, why didn't you tell us about this sooner?
Because it's confidential information.
Is that the only reason?
Naomi, what happened to Gray Fox after that?
The record says he died in the explosion.
I see. But even if that ninja is Gray Fox, the question is, why?
From what I could tell, he didn't know who he was.
Are you saying that he's just a mindless robot?
I'm not sure, but he seems intent on fighting me to the death. We'll meet again. I know it.
So you'll fight again? Until you kill him?
I'd rather not. But maybe that's what he wants.
How long are you gonna stay in there?
Are you one of them?
No, I'm not. I always work alone.
By the way, strap in, folks, because there are going to be a few cutscenes.
Are you an otaku too?
Come on, get out. We can't stay here forever.
Your uniform is different than theirs.
You're the Metal Gear Chief Engineer, Hal Emmerich, right?
You know me?
I heard about you from Meryl.
Oh, so you're here to rescue me?
Sorry, but no. There's something that I've got to do first.
Oh, well, at least you're not one of them.
Huh. Are you hurt?
I'm okay. I just twisted my ankle a little bit trying to get away.
Well, if that's all,
you
it's
also
nothing to
pissed
worry
yourself.
about.
We should
I wanna
not
ask
let
you
that go by.
something. I need information about Metal Gear.
Huh? Metal Gear?
Yeah. What's Metal Gear really designed for?
It's a mobile TMD. It's designed to shoot down nuclear missiles. Only for defensive purposes, of course.
Liar! I already know that Metal Gear is nothing but a nuclear-equipped walking deathmobile.
Nuclear? What are you talking about?
The terrorists are planning to use Metal Gear to launch a nuclear missile. You telling me you didn't know?
They're gonna put a dismantled warhead into Metal Gear's TMD missile module?
Wrong. From the beginning, the purpose of this exercise was to test Metal Gear's nuclear launch capability using a dummy nuclear warhead. The terrorists are just continuing the work you started.
No, you're wrong.
I heard it directly from your boss, Baker.
No. A nuclear missile on Rex?
So you really didn't know?
No. All the armament was built by a separate department, and the President personally supervised the final assembly of the main unit.
President Baker?
Yeah. I was never told exactly what they armed Rex with. I only know it's equipped with a Vulcan cannon, a laser, and a railgun.
A railgun, you said?
Yeah. It uses magnets to fire bullets at extremely high velocities. The technology was originally developed for the SDI system and later scrapped.
Star Wars.
We were successful in miniaturizing it in
SDI,
a joint venture between Arms Tech and Rivermore National Labs. The railgun is on Rex's right arm.
Metal Gear's main function is to launch nuclear missiles. You sure you're not forgetting something?
It's true that Metal Gear has a missile module on its back that can carry up to 8 missiles, but are you saying it was originally meant to carry nuclear missiles?
Yes.
Yeah, but that's not all, I think. If Metal Gear fired only standard nuclear missiles, then they should already have all the practical data they need.
No.
Probably.
Metal Gear's co-developer, Rivermore National Labs, was working on a new type of nuclear weapon. They were using Nova and NIF laser nuclear fusion testing equipment and supercomputers.
So they developed a new type of nuclear weapon in a VR testing lab, huh?
Yes, but you can't use virtual data on a battlefield. They would need actual launch data. These are some of the supercomputers. If you link these, you can test everything in a virtual environment. But it's all just theoretical.
So this exercise was designed to test the real thing.
What did our president do? If the terrorists launched that thing... Damn! Damn! I'm such a fool. It's all my fault. The truth is, my grandfather was part of the Manhattan Project. He suffered with the guilt for the rest of his life. And my father, he was born on August 6th, 1945.
The day of the Hiroshima bomb. God's got a sense of humor, all right.
3 generations of Emmerich men. We must have the curse of nuclear weapons written into our DNA. I used to think that I could use science to help mankind, but the one that wound up getting used was me. Using science to help mankind, it's just in the movies.
That's enough crying. Pull yourself together. Where is Metal Gear? Where on this base are they keeping it?
Slap him. That'll bring him to his
Rex is
senses.
in the underground maintenance base.
Where's that?
North of the communications tower, but it's a long way there.
The emergency override system for the detonation code is there too?
Yeah, in the maintenance base control room. You'd better hurry. If they were planning a launch from the start, then their ballistic program is probably finished. And since they haven't called for me in a few hours, they must not need me. In other words, they must be ready to launch.
Meryl's got the detonation code override keys. We'll link up with her.
If we can't override the launch, we'll have to destroy Rex. I'll show you the way.
On that leg of yours, you'll just slow me down.
You'll need me if you're gonna destroy Rex.
I don't need you. I just need your brain.
I created Rex. It's my right, my duty to destroy him.
I don't care.
If you get a chance, try to escape. When the coast is clear, I'll contact you by codec.
How am I supposed to escape from an island?
That's a fair question.
Okay.
So what then?
I want you to hide somewhere and keep me informed. You know this place well, don't you?
Of course I do. And don't worry, I've got this. It's the same stealth technology as the Ninja. Foxhound was gonna use them, but with this I'll be fine. Bad leg and all.
Good. But I want Meryl to watch after you too.
Meryl, the engineer's okay.
That's a relief.
I want you to look after him. Where are you now?
Very close.
There she is! Over there!
Oh no! Damn, they've spotted me!
Meryl, what happened?
Something's wrong.
Did you hear something? Wasn't that some kind of music?
What did she look like?
She was wearing the same green uniform as the terrorists.
A disguise?
She had such a cute way of walking. She kind of wiggles her behind.
You were really looking.
Well,
this is by far the weirdest part of this game.
Huh?
If she's disguised as the enemy, you'll have to contact her when she's alone, huh? There's only one place where we can be sure she's by herself.
Where's that?
Don't be so dense. Here, use this security card. It's security level 4.
You're not in pain, are you?
Huh?
You feel okay? Nothing bothering you?
What's wrong? Getting all friendly all of a sudden.
No, nothing. I'm glad you're okay.
You're strange.
I'm a little nervous. Everyone else I've saved suddenly dies.
You're bad luck.
Forget it, Doctor.
Call me Otacon.
Otacon?
It stands for Otaku Convention. An otaku's a guy like me who likes Japanimation.
Ugh.
Japan was the first country to successfully make bipedal robots. They're still the best in the field of robotics.
And Japanese cartoons played some part in that?
They did. I didn't get into science to make nuclear weapons, you know.
That's what all scientists say.
I became a scientist because I wanted to make robots like the ones in the Japanese animes. Really, it's true.
Just sounds like a childish excuse to me.
You're right. We have to take responsibility. Science has always thrived on war. Greatest weapons of mass destruction were created by scientists who wanted to be famous. But that's all over now. I won't take part in murder anymore.
Whatever. All I want from you is information.
Sure. I know everything about this whole base. Ask me anything about Rex or about this place. Also, with this stealth camouflage, I can sneak in and out of the armory and mess hall. If you need ammo or rations, just tell me and I'll bring them to you. I'm on frequency 141.12. See you later.
Yeah, this port has real trouble with the stealth camo for some reason. Alright. A bit of talking, but now it's done. And I think that now is actually a good play. Well, sorry, hang on. Before I forget, I'm going to call him so that the frequency is locked in and I don't forget.
You still haven't found Meryl? Snake, the warhead storage building that you're in has 1 floor above ground and 2 floors below ground. Why don't you search there too?
Yes, I will. Please shut up. This was just so I didn't forget your frequency. Alright, we've been at this for like 2.5 hours, so I think now is a good time to call it. I will just save up first.
Einstein said that only a life lived for others is worth living. That's why I entered MIT instead of Princeton or Vassar like my friends. I wanted to do applied physics, not just theoretical stuff. I wanted to make things for people. The Soliton radar system or the codec system. I just wanted to make something that would be useful for people.
Yes, yes.
I think that it was the same for Dr. Emmerich too. But he was used like a tool, used to make a horrible killing machine. Maybe it would be better if engineers like us just stopped making things. I don't know.
I mean, you probably should stop making things, just to be safe. Oh, no nugget of wisdom this time, Maylene? Fabulous. And now, I've already saved the data. Alright. Perfect. Well, that was fun. We made some pretty good progress tonight. Like, we're not quite a third of the way through, but probably a quarter. It's actually not a super long game, although the cutscenes drag towards the end. An interesting opening. Yeah. Lindsay. But thank you. Yeah, it's an interesting start. It's very, I don't know, man. This entire game is fucking wacky. Like, the tonal shifts are different than Yakuza, for sure, but it does have the same. It has a similar level of dissonance. It's just a different kind of dissonance. Less comedy and more like straight melodrama, and then just like befuddling weirdness, rather than flipping from like melodrama to comedy. So yeah, I like it quite a bit. But you know, it's certainly not going to be for everybody. And as I said earlier on, Frankly, some of it has aged better than other parts. The awkward flirting is kind of weird, and the graphics are very rough. But I do still think that there is a fun enough story and a solid concept underneath all of it. So I enjoy it quite a bit. Anyway, I appreciate everybody making the time to come out and take a look at this tonight. If you do not already, please go ahead and give me a follow. Check out the other folks on the PolyChrome Entertainment Network, which I am a part. We've got some YouTube content. We stream occasionally. I stream every Sunday at 6 p.m. Mountain Time is the current time right now. So check that out. I will be playing through all of Metal Gear Solid and then probably doing Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines after that. It'll depend. We'll have to see. But that's the plan right now. Certainly I'll be getting through all of Metal Gear Solid. The game that comes afterwards could shift. We'll have to see. Anyway, that's very kind of you. Yes, thank you to both of you. So, that being said, everybody have a good evening. Thanks so much for coming out, and I will see you next week. Bye for now.